Hi there. I want to talk to you today about the benefits of how the moon is moving through Capricorn. And it happened on the 21st and the 22nd, depending on where you're living in the world. Excuse me. But this is a wonderful opportunity for people like you, people like me, that are very interested in depth, spiritual depth, and growth and shedding old behaviors and being witness to the old systems and structures that haven't been serving us, that are collapsing. Well, we're going to continue to see more of this collapse. And collapse is always good. And an important part of collapse is also when you feel something shedding in yourself, letting go, sometimes not easy. Sometimes things are taken from us. So, whenever that happens, it's really important to behold yourself in kindness and to give yourself an opportunity to rest. Rest is how we integrate what has passed and we prepare for what is coming. So we create more space, more spaciousness, because you're going to feel now, if you don't already, the emergence of creative energy. And also you're going to find that you're more conscious about making good decisions. You feel like an urgency in a sense to make the right decision. And I want to tell you, in this area is also a little bit tricky because in some sense it's important just to make a decision, to you can weigh things out, but again, like, go inward and breathe and focus inside and listen to your body, listen to your heart. For what does your body say when it feels really urgent to make a decision? Listen there and sleep on it at least tonight. Nothing is ever that urgent. And it is important because you do have an emergence of energy coming and you do want to head in the right direction. But the other part is you can't really get it wrong. What happens, it may feel as though we're not making quite the best decision, but we won't know that until we make whatever that decision is and move toward it and feel and stay open and course correct when we need to. So what I'm talking about is this capacity that all of us have to go inside and to slow things down and listen. Because with collapse on the outside of old systems, old structures, other things are going to get louder. And so the invitation is to maintain an inner sanctuary, to inhabit more and more of yourself, to do some self nesting, some holding, to cultivate inner life practice of listening, of breathing, of dream work, of journaling, of being out in nature, whatever it is that keeps you really grounded in your body. I take walks almost every day. I feel very lucky to have. My daughter has a service dog, and he's always nudging me to get him outside. And now he's even going on my bed. Like, if I haven't taken him out, he'll just like be in my room, and I'll see him there and I'll be like, oh, and it's like he's pointing at me, and with those big eyes. But what a gift that is for me, because it's a reminder. So whenever you're feeling a nudge, no matter where it's coming from, the inside or the outside, to attend to something really important about yourself, don't ignore it. Just listen and see if you can take a little bit of time to attend. So I want to give you a few questions that you can be asking yourself. And when you ask yourself these kinds of questions, it's good to keep your focus wide, from a wide lens and eagle view, not to like narrow things down like like tunnel vision. Open things up. And when we open and we ask from a place of we question from a place of openness, we're going to receive much more information. So you can ask yourself, how am I living? How do I spend my time? And how do I nourish my creativity, my becoming, the depth of who I am, the inner life? You wouldn't be listening here if you weren't interested in transformation and healing and having a deep life. So it's good every now and then to ask those questions, but in a super non judgmental, fine, kind way. It's just like, this tuning fork, that we can do that for ourselves. We can give that to ourselves. It's a gift to be able to have some time to reflect. And each time we reflect, that right there is a wonderful piece of nourishment. So I'm Prajna O'Hara, and I feel this burst of creative energy. And there's a lot going on right now. So I wish you the very best and see you next time. Please subscribe or like.